Hi guys, it's day 2, or ladies I guess, because we're all women in this group. I have 5 minutes, 5 exercises. Watch now, watch later, do it all day long if you need to for some sanity. So anyways, let's get started. 5 minutes. This is for you. This is for giving yourself a break throughout the day. You can do it with kids if you want. It's only 5 minutes. So I know that we probably are all spending way more than 5 minutes a day scrolling news feeds and getting ourselves all worked up. So give yourself 5 minutes today to get yourself back to reality, back to your body, back to what you have, not what we don't have. Because I know looking through all the news feeds and just thinking about being stuck at home here in Connecticut is stressful and anxiety provoking. And right now I'm healthy, my family's healthy. We've got this beautiful warm house and a backyard that we can play in. And I know not everybody has a house or a backyard or a family, but whatever it is that you have, I know every night as I put Teddy to bed, I just sit there and I look at his nursery and I think, I am so grateful that we have this house, I have this baby. So just think of all the things that you have and try to push out the thoughts of what's going on now, just for 5 minutes a day even. So starting with, I gotta set my timer. My timer is my TV. So starting with your stretching, what we're gonna do is widen our stance, feet parallel, pushing your weight over to one side, lift up, over to the other side. So I'm going like this just to actively remind myself to engage through my abdominal muscles. So from here, you push your hips back and down, stretching through your inner thighs. Get a little bit lower each time. And again, this is just my mental way of reminding myself, don't forget to engage those abdominal muscles. I'm gonna show you a side view. I'm keeping my spine lengthened. So that means I'm not like trying to get low to the ground. I don't really care how low I get as long as I'm feeling that stretch through my inner thigh. Pull your shoulder blades down, engage those abdominals, lengthen your spine. So we've got about 10 seconds left here, getting a little bit lower each time. Remember, this is just the warm up. Every day, something different. 5 minutes, promise, just for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next. This one's called Good Morning. I'm doing this in the morning, you might not be. Again, you don't need any equipment at all. You could always do, grab weights if you wanted to do something called a deadlift. But for what we're doing here, feet parallel, arms behind our head, spine is lengthened, hinge at the hips, pushing your weight onto your heels, engage those abdominal muscles, and lift back up. So I can feel my abdominal muscles engaging. Keep those elbows wide, spine is lengthened. So we're not rounding our back out. So I'm showing you what not to do. Please don't do this because sometimes even when I demonstrate, I hurt myself. So please don't do those things. Feet are parallel. Again, slow and controlled, weights in our heels. Spine is long, engage those abdominal muscles. So yesterday, I did some core work and I'm engaging my center and I can feel that I'm engaging it because I'm a little sore from yesterday. And as I do this, those muscles are screaming at me. So we've got 10 seconds left. Again, weight is on our heels. You're feeling a little bit of a stretch through your glutes and hamstrings. That just means the top back part of your legs. Last one here. And then we go into cardio. So I'll give you 2 options. First one is called a curtsy lunge. What you're doing is bringing one leg back and behind the other, and then just sinking into it. Other leg back, behind the other, and sinking into it. You can move your arms if you want. So this takes out any impact. A little bit more impact would be to go to the skater, and then you can speed it up as you'd like to. Remember, your chest is up, your spine is long. Try and cover a little more distance. I apologize, I'm not wearing that awesome new bra that I told you ladies about. I'm just wearing a nursing bra, so I do apologize. So we've got another 20 seconds here. Get low, feel those inner thighs and hips working. Get your heart rate up. You can hear I'm breathing a little faster. This is the cardio for today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next up, feet parallel, squatting. So we're just gonna sink those hips down and lift back up. Sink down, lift back up. Side view, my spine is long, my hips are pushing back. So my weight is on my heels, chest is lifted. So again, not rounding forward here. It's not a hinge at the hips. You're bending at the knees. Pretend you've got a little chair behind you and you're trying to sink your hips into that chair. This is the last move, and then I have something special for the last minute that I need. I've never guided anybody through one before, but it's just a minute. So I feel like if I need it, you can all benefit from it too. We've got another 10 seconds. So I'm gonna have you lower and hold. Chest up, shoulder blades down, belly button to spine. Get a little lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last minute. We're just gonna lay down on the mat, just 60 seconds, or the ground, or wherever you are. And I'm going to try to walk you through a meditation. So laying on our back, get yourself comfortable, take a few deep breaths, and as you breathe, notice what you hear. So if you're like me, your heart rate might be up a little bit from that jumping around. Feel yourself breathing in through your lungs and then out, emptying all that air. Feel the oxygen coming in and out of either your nose or your mouth. Pay attention to the feeling of the air as you breathe. And then as you sink into that breath, just focus on different parts of your body, relaxing yourself one part at a time. So we'll start with our toes. Wiggle those toes and then feel them relax. Coming up through our ankles, feel your ankles sink a little bit further into the ground. As you do that, work your way up to your calves. Release any tension in your calf muscles. Letting those legs just melt into the floor, feeling your glutes, your hamstrings, the upper part of your legs completely relax. So if you're feeling any tension here, just take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, let those legs relax a little bit more. Making our way up our body, through your torso, feeling yourself sink a little deeper into the ground. As you come up through your torso, wiggle your fingers a little bit and then relax those fingers, letting your forearms sink to the ground, your elbows, biceps, triceps, whatever part of your arm is touching the ground. Feel your weight become heavy on the floor, almost as if we were part of the floor. Relaxing through your neck. Relaxing through all those muscles in our head as well. So facial muscles all around through your scalp. Just feel everything relax. And then as we finish up, focus on your breath one more time. Let you stay here as long as you want, but what I'd like you to do is now pay attention to what your breath is doing compared to what it did when we first laid down on the mat. So breathing in and out, nice and slowly, feel the coolness of the air coming in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just focus on that feeling. So this is something that has helped me tremendously. I've worked really hard to get to this point. I know that I shared with this group a while back that I had an MRI where I had like a crazy panic attack and was about to leave, and then reminded myself if I left I wouldn't get the results that I needed. So I went back into that teeny tiny MRI machine to check out my back, and I used this breathing, just focusing on sounds in the room, focusing on the way that my breath felt in my mouth to get myself through, I don't know if it was 20 minutes or what it was, but it really helped. And the feedback that I got from the woman doing the test, she was amazed. She said it was like I was two different people from when they first put me in and I had my panic attack to then when they put me in. She said, you looked so relaxed, I didn't want to bother talking to you. So again, I've done a lot of work on this, but really just finding something in the room to focus on, whether it be a sound or a feeling, it helps a lot. So this is the first time I've ever walked anybody through any sort of meditation. Bear with me, but I hope that it helped. I'm not sure how long we were down here for, but I just want to wish everybody a happy healthy, grateful day today. So focus on something that you have instead of things that you don't have today. And I will be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back later today, but I'll film another one of these tomorrow. And I just realized I was talking to you. I might not have been in the film. But anyways, have a wonderful day, and just take some deep breaths throughout the day. We are all in this together, and I know that we are all probably having different feelings and emotions, but I'm guessing that everybody has some sort of feeling or emotion going on right now. So focus on the good. If you want, do what I'm doing. And I've stopped scrolling through Facebook. I'm only looking in certain groups like this one that make me happy and not stressed. So whatever works for you. And I've also taken off any of that Googling at night in particular, but I give myself 1 or 2 times a day just to check what's going on. But really, a lot of that is through text, through family members that I know are watching. So do what you need to do and have a wonderful, healthy, happy day.